Invite my daughter to your child's birthday party and she's crying because she sees all the gifts that your child is getting, I will divide all the presents equally between the birthday child and my daughter. We just came back from a birthday party and everything was going good until
Y'all hear this lady? This lady sounds absolutely psychotic. If you come to my child's birthday, for one, you should have a gift in hand. First and foremost, you should have a gift in hand. Let's start there. I had to stop it because she sounds crazy. You should have a gift in hand. Now, let me not jump the gun. Let's hear what she has to say. But she's already coming off crazy entitled. I don't like it. She's rubbing me the wrong way right now.
it was
What y'all
time for the
think?
birthday kid to, open the presents. My daughter started screaming, started crying. And I told the mom, I was like, why can't you just divide the presents that your child got and divide them equally between my daughter and your child? I only think that's fair.
Ain't no way in the world she means what she is saying. She has to be rage baiting. I'm telling you, man, we live in a society where people have completely lost their wits, their noodles, any last bit of firing brain cells in there, they're just like completely gone. So let me think about this. So you're mad because your child has zero control over herself, him or herself, and they go to a party and then they're so entitled that they believe that because there's toys there that they want or they desire that they should have them despite it not being there. So instead of you taking the time to teach your kids character and principles and that they can't have everything they want, you rather go there and take from somebody else on their special day because you're a poor mother and then you're teaching your kids poor character. Got it. But you don't think about it like that. Instead, you're so entitled that you think somebody should stop what they're doing because your kids have lack of discipline and they think they're like, okay, they're going to the store crying and they want a machine gun. You're going to give them a machine gun because they want it. Like sometimes people conflate giving your kid a good life as giving them everything they want. I don't think that's the case. Having a good life is not giving your child every single thing they want. Sometimes they won't want to be your friend, and this is the problem. Everybody wants to be a friend with their kids. And don't get me wrong, I think you should have a friendship with your children, but it should never intersect across the line of being a parent, providing that provision, that guidance, trying to make mature, responsible, law abiding adults that are contributing to society and not idiotic, entitled, spoiled brats. She even looks evil. Like, just look at the look in her face. Hold on. I just seen this comment. I'm gonna have to show you this. It says, "My whole family would have jumped you." I don't blame them, dude. Like the entitlement people are strictly just living in a delusional realm of reality. Look at her, man. She's upset me. Ugh. She's upset
Like you're
me.
really gonna sit there and watch my child screaming and crying because your kid got presents and she doesn't want to share with my child? That's being selfish. All I'm asking is for you to give away some of the presents. That's all I'm asking. I'm not it's nothing out of this world, okay? The mom at the party looked at me like if I was crazy. And I'm like, I'm being dead ass. I don't want to hear my child throw
Because you are crazy. And the fact that you are dead ass shows you are dead ass psychotic. I don't know, like literally, I don't know who this lady is, Jesse. I don't know if you're just doing this to rage bait, but this woman has 32,000 comments. And I would believe a good majority of them are going in on her. Let's see, what does it say? See, the kids aren't the problem, the parents are. I don't know who she's referring to. Let's go ahead. I'll show you that so you can see what I'm looking at. Let's see. Let's look here. I hope you can fight. Don't come to my kids' party. Oh my gosh. Why would you invite someone you don't know? Question mark. Okay, she's just smart. It's hypothetically speaking, lady. We could see you lack the ability to put a logical thought, a sensical logical thought together. It says This had to be a joke. Why would anybody expect the birthday kid to give away their gifts? That's what I'm thinking. Like, realistically, she got 25,000 likes for that one. This lady got to be kidding me. It says, girl, it's the birthday girl, not your daughter. My effing birthday, my effing presents. I agree with that. It says, my mom would beat your, you know what, if you had tried that. I'm shaking in my boots. Yeah, she's rage baiting, dude. I think she's rage baiting. I didn't check out any other of her content, but I genuinely think she's rage baiting. Because look at all these everybody's triggered by this. Everybody's triggered by it. So my suggestion is she's just doing this to evoke emotion. It says, I would have slapped the fire from yo. Yeah, we know. If you were new here, she's mad. If you're new, okay, so yeah, so it sounds like this is a part of her typical process of rage baiting people in with some ridiculous comments. I would have kicked her out. Let's see what else she has to say. The video's not too much longer, but let's get the remaining of this psychotic woman.
Throwing a tantrum for the rest of the day that we're here just because your child is greedy and doesn't want to share her birthday presents. Like, come on, be for real. If you invite my
That's crazy. So her finishing it off, now you're insulting the other person's child, calling them greedy. Instead of taking any time to self-reflect at your situations and the lack of discipline your children have, or let alone you have no discipline. You're going in this situation selfish as hell. It's not your day, for one. Now, so you tell me this, if somebody comes to your child's birthday party, is that logical for them to just say, all right, since your child is poorly behaved, we're going to reward them with some more gifts because they don't know how to behave? Like, I don't think she understands the lesson she's teaching her children. She's saying, look, it doesn't matter whose it is. If you want it, you should be able to have it. You don't have to work for it. You don't have to deserve it. It doesn't have to rightfully be yours. But as long as you want it, it should be yours. And that's sad, man. Everybody doesn't need to have kids. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's keep it real. Everybody doesn't need to have kids. There's certain people like this that even if you rage baiting, I could already tell like the type of mentality you have or you carry is fully entitled. And it's just like, I feel bad for anybody that has to associate with a woman that thinks like that. Like, hopefully you have some structure in your house or somebody's providing structure, your father, your mother, and telling her that, hey, look at Jesse. Messy Jesse. This is not it. This is not it, Messy Jesse. You need to do better. You need to teach your kids better, because what's going to happen is people that don't care or love your kids, they're going to get spanked in society and life when they figure out you can't get that type of entitlement everywhere. So you think you're doing the justice, but you're not. Calling other people's kids greedy because your kids are horribly behaved is never the solution. So I hope people like this decide not to procreate anymore. And I don't know, maybe somebody needs to go investigate and see what's going on with her, because it doesn't sound like she's in the right state of mind. And if you on here rage baiting, figure out what you need to do with your life to better yourself, because this is crazy. Because there's no way, like, I can't find anywhere that somebody in their right mind would think this is a logical or a senseful way to approach anything, especially involving children. We're supposed to be setting examples as leaders. We need to do better, and we need to hold people accountable. Because I know back in the day, if you did something like this, it was like a communal thing to where your neighbors would whoop you. You know, like, it wasn't just your mom. You can get disciplined. A lot of times you can't even go that far. It's like we don't have that type of community. You knew your neighbors surrounding you. They knew your family. So if something went wrong, if they didn't discipline you, they could at least take you to your mom to where you're held accountable for something you did. And that don't happen no more. But y'all let me know what you think. You think, am I crazy? Or is this lady crazy for thinking that her entitled, spoiled brat child that has poor behavior, that gets everything they want, that's entitled, that's going to be a nuisance to society? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Turn on the post notifications. Catch y'all later. Peace.